At a screening and Q&A for House of Dynamite CD, Susanne Scheel talks about casting Idris Elba.
Casting the president, though, like, what, was Idris like one of the first people who sprang to mind? Because I see it. You say it, and I see it.
We talked about it on my very first meeting.
Really?
Like technically my first interview. And both Catherine and I landed on, now that you've seen the movie, I haven't been able to talk about this for so long, that you hear him for 2 of the acts, and then you see him. And the thought was, Idris Elba in an American accent that you haven't heard him do before, very different than Stringer Bell. And then you reveal to him. And my dream and hope was that, we'd keep Idris a secret and no one would know he was in the film, and of course that didn't fly. But I spoke to someone the other day who saw the film and just hadn't looked at the press and didn't know he was the president. And when he was revealed, she said she audibly gasped, and the person next to her was like, "You didn't know he was there?" And I was like, that is what my hope is for, maybe people not in the industry who don't follow things as intensely as we all do, that they get to see and they get that moment of like, oh, it's him, because it's not a necessarily recognizable voice because of how, we worked really hard on design, like figuring out where that accent should land, and we were sending clips back and forth for months just to figure out where it'd be a great place for it to land. And we talked about it from day one, and then he was completely unavailable. And then we just said, but we can't, we've got to figure it out.
Yeah.
And